Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of All About You. I want to apologize beforehand for some of the background noise and music. We're at a local Starbucks that we like to go to and run some games and, kind of just enjoy the environment, right? So with that being said, today's video is going to be a little bit different. We are going to discuss the ban. As many of you may now know, I am not only banned from ARG, tournament, their circuit series, etc., their franchise, but I'm also banned now from all the other TOs that are involved with the Bandai game as far as the northern coast. So this is a major issue apparently because PPG and Core TCG and a few others, they also agreed on putting me on this universal blacklist where I'm not going to be able to attend events for a year. And what makes it even worse is that some individuals have updated their list, so now I'm resetted. I was already banned for weeks before. Now they pushed it, and it's like I just got banned like less than a week ago. So this is, obviously a major concern for many of us in the community because it's not all about me, as this channel is called, it's all about you. This is all about the community. And with that being said, right now we have an issue where the game is going towards a direction where now certain individuals are in charge and they are making decisions based on their own personal feelings towards any matter. And this is a major issue. Having an individual that can dictate to why an individual should be banned is not the best thing that can be for the game. And I hope Bandai is able to see this. What's your opinion on the matter?
I mean, a year is a lot. Like, okay, so people are like getting really frustrated because the community kind of seems to be divided as to like he should be banned and he shouldn't be banned. And people are like, why can't we just drop it and get over it and everything? And it's not so much that he's banned, it's just at the fashion it went through. So like, to be honest, if he had just been suspended for 3 months for the incident at ARG Boston, I could bet you that nobody would care right now. Be like, oh, he's banned for 3 months, blah, 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 he deserved it. People believe he deserved it, people don't believe he deserved it. It would have just been dropped. It would have been like, all right,
and
we'll
baby,
see you.
Can you shed some light? Why was I banned, according to Jim?
According to Jim, it was because attendance was dropping at his events because he was winning them. He said it had dropped from Hartford to Atlantic City. It dropped from 300 to 200, and then from Atlantic City to Boston, it jumped from 200 to like 150. So he said that his attitude and him winning these events pretty much was hurting attendance.
Yes,
overall.
and not only the fact that it was winning, because he didn't per se said that, but you can gather that up from the discussion. It was more so that people were complaining about me. According to him, there were individuals that literally have sent them emails or sent ARG, the company, emails in regards to not wanting to attend ARG events because I was present, because I'm supposedly a menace to the community. And he has said that he received several complaints. And when I mean several, we're talking about the hundreds. So this is a factor that played in the role of me getting banned. And not only that, but also the incident that occurred in Boston where one of my good friends actually kind of interfered in a match because he assumed that it was over. Cards were scrambled around and touched, as you can see through the footage if you watch the Boston finals. And you will see that, there was a clear mistake being made where a Bardock was left on the board. So if you guys know about the card game and understand it well enough, you'll be able to watch the footage and see. But with that being said, Jim made a bold move and banned me overnight. Literally overnight. Within like 24 hours, I was banned from ARG, and then weeks later, I just became banned from the entire complexity of the game. So as she said, it's due to all those factors, and me winning these events also put a dent on the attendance because, again, if supposedly there are individuals that are afraid of me because they believe that I'm a menace to the community. They were afraid of not attending events. According to Jim, he opened up a statement recently and said that it wasn't because I didn't like him, or it wasn't because of this, you know, personal opinions or business. It was due to people complaining in fear of potentially their lives while being at the event. Which is a joke, guys. I mean, you see...
He's a noodle. Really? Like...
So I guess people were that afraid of me, afraid of the Dragon Ball God. They really thought I was going to push this shit in, literally.
Well, I mean, it comes down to, like, people, how you talk, like, how you talk online, how you said, see me at the next event. People immediately thought you were, like, going to jump this kid, but sorry, guys, he's from New York City. That's how we all talk around here. Like, I'm from Long Island, I'm not from New York City, but, like, that's literally, if you're from the boroughs, like, that's, like, the language. It's just, like, a different type of slang, you know? But, you know, people took it out of context because they can, because it's the year of 2018 where everyone gets triggered, so... Like, it's like,
everyone's
okay.
sensitive, you know, you can't publicly speak your mind without someone actually having a big problem with what you say. And that's a big problem right now. This is a problem going worldwide, but it's a problem when it's pertaining to a card game. This is the Dragon Ball Super TCG that we are all playing. Most of you guys right now watching this video, watch it because I give content due to this game, you know, and it's unfortunate that I've been removed from the tournament scene because, as you guys all know, I'm one of the most prominent players, and I'm always at these events. I'm a big supporter of Bandai's card game, and because of that, it kind of hurt the whole community by me being banned.
It just created a big divide. That's really what it comes down to. Just like there's like a big rift now, where people believe you should be banned, people don't. And like I said, if it had just been like a 3-month suspension like it should have been, because honestly the mistake or cheat or whatever you want to call it wasn't really that bad. If the judges had been doing their jobs, it would have been prevented. But like those events never have enough judges. It takes forever to get a judge call on any of those events. So 3-month suspension would have been fine. He would have been back by the end of the year. He would have missed nationals, whatever, and then next regional season he would have been able to compete. And then nobody would have cared. This wouldn't have been talked about online. But the reason why it's being so heavily talked about is people are afraid now that, like, if they're on stream or something happens, or you know, if
a mistake occurs, you could be banned.
Or if they talk a certain way online, they could be banned. And it just becomes like, it's not fun. It's like, it's not fun anymore. It's like just people being scared to be who they are.
It's like
I've never had this happen in any card game before. It's very weird. Like, there's shit talkers in every card game, and none of them approach the situation like Dragon Ball does. But then again, a lot of this card game is a lot of people who were unhappy with other card games and came to this one.
So that's what we have now. So again, unfortunately, right now, if you go or if you're attending any regionals or ARG events in general, you know, just make sure you're walking on eggshells, because what you say and how you carry yourself obviously is more important than you just playing the game. It's not about the game anymore. It's about what you do and what you say. And this is now, again, one of the main issues going on with this card game, because bans have been issued. Ever since I was banned, other individuals have also been banned. There was one person, his name was Zach LaFlame, sorry man. And basically, you know, me and him, we actually never gotten along like that. But, you know, he actually had a disagreement with my ban, and he also spoke out his mindset on other matters that's been going on with ARG, and he basically told them, like, yo guys, like, you know, what you guys are doing and how you're running your business is crummy. And you know, they didn't like what he said. He made a post about it, and Jim was like, I advise you not to come to my events. And he told them that straight up. And from there, Zach LaFlame contacted the individual and told him, you know, are you advising me not to show up, or I cannot show up? What is it? Am I banned? And he basically ended up saying that he was annoyed, and he's like, yeah, you're not coming to my event anymore. And now he's also banned from ARG events. I don't know until when. I think it says until further notice, which is really, it's terrible. You know, it's terrible to conduct your company in that sort of way, because just because you're a boss, people look up to you, okay? People are, you're a TO, you're an organizer. So a lot of people, when you're hosting an event, you're supposed to be an unbiased authority. You know, you're supposed to lay down the law as you are in the event. You're not supposed to be going outside of the event and issuing bans or issuing infractions like you're the law, like you're you're policing the community. That's not your job. Your job is a TO. That's it. You're a tournament organizer. You organize events, period. But unfortunately, this person got, you know, his ego just got way above, and now we're dealing with a situation where if you say something or if you do something that is not within his grace, you can get issued a ban or a suspension. So again, this video was just to shed light on what went on and why I'm also no longer part of the, you know, the tournament scene. However, to make short notice, there will be actual events being created. As of now, I'm working with individuals. I won't discuss that much information on this video, but just know that there's some things in the works, something great in the works. And there's gonna be a lot of known figures that you guys are aware of also joining in this fun. And we're gonna really make something big out of this game, okay? So whether it's ran by ARG or ran by any other company, no, it's gonna be ran by All About You and other individuals, and we're gonna make something great happen, so just know that much. But again, guys, you know, thank you for being great supporters. Thank you for watching my content. Unfortunately, you won't be seeing me at none of the major events. I can't be pushing anyone's shit in or beating people. And again, I say beating people are gonna, some people took offense that I'm literally meaning I'm threatening individuals, but that was just an excuse just to get me out of the scene. Again, guys, thank you for watching. And as always, this channel is all about you.